C programming language. The structure of C programming language. Everything will have a structure. Every programming language will have a structure. You have to learn to. So when we take structure of C programming language, first which comes is documentation section. I will tell one by one. First comes documentation section, then comes link section, then comes global declaration section, global declaration section, then comes main function, and within main function we have executable statements, we have executable statements, and then last we have subroutine section, subroutine section. So these makes the structure of C program. So we will see a typical C program, how it will be. Typical C program. First we start with the documentation section. I use comments. Okay, so today's date I am putting it is 6/11/2024. In documentation section you can write about the date when you are as when you started working on this project, and you can give the version name and author name. So for author name I give my name Arun Kumar. You can document it. First comes the documentation section. You can give the date, version number, author, whatever you want to tell about the program you can give in documentation section. Then comes the link section. Hash include stdio.h. Here I am including the header file from the library. Okay, then we have global declaration section. Int a equal to 20. This is optional. Then I declare one function void display. I am not defining the function, I am just declaring the function. This comes in global declaration section. Global means it will be available throughout the program. That is why we call it as global declaration section. Then comes our main method. So main function, it is the entry point of our program. Okay, main function. Inside main function, I am giving one executable statement display. That means I am calling this function display. Its definition I will give at the bottom in the subroutine section. Since I have used int main, while returning from the function, I should use return any integer value. 0 tells successful execution of our program. Now here I define my function void display. In this display function, so give meaningful name to the function. In this display function, I am printing the value of our variable a. So here I have declared global variable a equal to 20. So this percentage d will be replaced by the value of a. A is 20, so we will get the output as a equal to 20. That is display function. So this is a typical structure of a C program. We have documentation section, link section, global declaration section, main, executable statement, and subroutine. Okay, so documentation section. How to document our code? Not only in the top, wherever you want, you can write your documentation. So for documenting, we use comments. Okay, we use comments for documenting our code. So two types of comments are available in C language. One is single line comment, which starts with double backslash. One line you can make it as comment. And then we have multi-line comment. Multi-line comment starts with slash star. You can So slash star, you can make any line, and while ending you have to use star slash. So whatever comes within star slash star slash, we can make it as multi-line comment. These two are used to document your code. So comments are usually ignored by the program. So comments are usually ignored by the program. Comment has nothing to do with our program. It is ignored and it is used to increase the readability of our program. Readability of our program. For that only we use comments only to increase the readability of our program. So wherever required, wherever required, wherever required, you can use comments. Wherever required, you can use comments to increase the readability of the program. To increase the readability of our program, and it won't occupy occupy any space in memory. So that is about documentation section. In link section, we provide the header files for using the function. So in our program, I have used printf. It is from stdio.h header file. Okay, stdio.h header file. We have printf scan of all those functions. We have lot of header file. conio.h, stdio.h, stdlib.h, timer.h. Like this, we have mac.h. So we have lot of header file. Every header file will have list of functions. So when you want to use those functions in your program, in link section you have to include those header file. So standard header file, standard header file, we use angle brackets. Standard header file, we use angle brackets. When we write, when we write our own header file, we use double quotes. Okay. So here I've used angle bracket. That means these are standard header file and it will be linked from our library. When you install, there will be a link to library. From there, it will be linked. If you write your own header file, use double quotes. So header file contains function prototype. Whatever group of functions, whichever you require, will be in header file. That is in link section. Documentation section is optional. Okay, it is optional. If you want, you can queue. If you no need also, you can omit. Then global declaration section. So throughout your program, if you want to have variables which will be used throughout the program, those we can declare in global declaration section, and function declaration also will come in global declaration section, and this is also optional. And main is the entry point in our program. From there only the execution begins, and we have open curly bracket, closing curly bracket, the body of the main function. And inside this we have what is called as executable statements. Any number of executable statements you can give here. At the last we have what is called as subroutine section, where we define our function, what our function needs to do, we define it at the bottom. So C program, we call it, it follows, or C program, it follows procedural procedural or modular or structural approach. Okay, that is what is C program. And in C language, we have what is called as escape sequence and format specifier. Here I've used slash n. We call it as escape sequence or backslash character. We call it as escape sequence or backslash character. We have slash n for new line, slash r carriage return. Slash n means it will print and go to new line. Slash r is carriage return. It will take to the beginning of the line. Slash b, we call it as backspace character. One letter back it will go. And then slash v, we, we call it as vertical tab. According to your program, you can use any of these escape sequence. Then slash a, alert bell sound. Like this, we have many escape sequence. For printing single quotes, you can use slash single quotes. So it will print single quotes. It will print single quotes. Then we have what is called as format specifier. Okay, I have used percentage %d for integer. So format specifier starts with percentage symbol. Percentage %d for integer. Percentage %c you can use for character. Percentage %f for float. Percentage %lf for double. And percentage %s for string. So we have like this many format specifier. Percentage %o for octal. Percentage %x for hexadecimal. Hexadecimal. Like this, we have many format specifier. According to the data type, you can use the format specifier. Since it's integer, I have used percentage %d. So this is about the structure of C program. Yeah, thank you for watching. We will see the next tutorial in next section. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you.